Hey kids, it's the 4th of July. We love America. So we're celebrating Independence Day. Time to do a little bit more grilling. We're outside again. Today we're going to teach you something very important about American grilling. We're going to teach you how to make some chicken. I know you've all been to a barbecue and had some chicken that was black on the outside and pink in the inside. Black and pink are two colors that do not go with chicken. So we're going to show you how to grill it right. We're going to show you some things what to do. We're going to show you some things what not to do. Alright? Very, very important. So let's get to cooking. Tell everybody happy 4th of July, Mikey.
Happy 4th of July.
Alright kids, we're back. We're ready to start cooking on our lovely grill here again. We're going to be doing chicken today, like I said. And you know what? We're going to talk about some important things to do, some important things not to do. But first we need to go get a chicken. No, not those chickens again. We've been through that. Alright, and this time we're not going to be cutting it up because I showed you how to do that in episode 3. We got our chicken and it's already in business. Chicken right here. This chicken, it's beautiful. We got dark meat, we got white meat. Doesn't matter. You can always cook white meat and dark meat on a grill if you pay attention, if you know what you're doing. So look at it. We got our chicken, okay? So, first thing we're going to talk about is what not to do, okay? See this right here? It's barbecue sauce. We love our barbecue sauce on our chicken, right? Here's the problem. Here's why you get black chicken on the outside that's pink on the inside. Everybody puts this on first. You take raw chicken, slather it in sauce, put it on a grill. Well, you know what's in sauce? Sugar. Barbecue sauce has sugar in it. You know what sugar does? It burns. Sugar burns when you put it on the grill. That's why we sauce the chicken at the end. And that's actually with any barbecue. You're doing ribs, you're doing chicken, whatever you're doing. You saw that even when I did the Chinese episode with the ribs. When did I sauce them? At the end. Because that's when you need to do it. Because the sauce is going to burn. You want it to caramelize. You want it to be brown. You don't want it to be black. So this still has the cover on it. Why do we have it covered? It's outside. Bugs, flies, it's got sugar, they're going to like to eat it, so we keep it covered. We keep it covered to keep it out of the way because we don't need it right now. So what we're going to do with this chicken is very simple for grilling. We're going to have our chicken, we're going to have some oil, we're going to have some salt and pepper. That's it. That's all you need. You just oil it up so that it doesn't stick to the grill. You hit it with a little bit of basic seasoning and you cook it right here on the grill. Grill's ready to go. It's hot in here already. So what are we going to do? We're going to turn it down. Why? Because another thing that happens with grills, with chicken, is that people, when they grill chicken, the heat's too high. You need to have a hot zone and a not so hot zone. Why? So that we can cook over here, mark it off, make the chicken golden brown and delicious, make those little grill marks, make the skin nice and rendered. Then we move it over here where it's not so hot, and we're going to put it down in here. We're going to close the grill, and we're going to let it cook. We're going to use the grill like an oven. That's the secret to chicken on the grill. So, let's get it going. We're over here now. What we're going to do with this chicken is we're going to sit there, we're going to oil it up. Alright? We're going to oil it up pretty good. We're going to take our tongs, right here. 2 separate pair of tongs, like I'm always saying, right? These are going to be while we're cooking. This will be to take it off when it's cooked. Why? What do we always talk about? Safety and sanitation. You do not touch cooked chicken with the same tongs you touch raw chicken with. Because that's what you do if you want to get your family sick. I don't want to get my family sick. These guys are for later. But now we're going to take these guys and we're going to move around this chicken so we can distribute this oil a little bit. And that's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to season it. Come up high. Like always. Hit it with that salt, black pepper. Alright, that's seasoned. So again, seasoned on top. We want that to move around a little bit, so we're going to give this another little bit of a toss. We want to season evenly. We like our food to taste good on all parts, on all sides. So We season it and we toss it around so the seasoning gets everywhere. There. Okay. Now kids, it's time to get this on the grill. Alright, we're going to take our chicken, we're going to put it on the grill, skin side down. Oh, you hear the sizzle? Sizzle's nice. We like the sizzle. Getting it going. Skin side down because you want to render the fat. You want to get some color on the skin. That's where we get our good crispy chicken from. Alright, we're going to leave the chicken on here for about 3 or 4 minutes, like this. Then we're going to take a look at it. We're going to see if we like the color. Give it a quarter turn, just like we do with the steaks. Try and get some grill marks on there. Grill marks are always great with grilled food. You want that. After that, we're going to turn them over. So it'll be about 6 minutes on this side, 6 or 7 minutes on this side with the skin down. Then we'll turn it, and we'll get 6 minutes or so on the other side. Then we'll move it over to the cooler side of the grill. Well, it's not cool, but the warmer side, the one that's not so hot. And then we'll close the lid, and we're going to let it cook like an oven. So this is going to take a few minutes, kid. So we'll be right back. Alright, kids, we're back. And you know what? When you're really grilling or really cooking, sometimes things go faster than you want them to. See, we got some good color already on the grill on this chicken. So we want to move it off the hot side now, because you see it's flaring up, and our beautiful brown chicken is going to turn black with those flare-ups, and we don't want black, so got to move it over now. That's okay. When you're doing chicken, when you're doing any sort of food, the most important thing is knowing when to improvise. So we just improvised. We moved the chicken off the hot spots, and we moved it to the cooler spot, the warmer side. It's looking beautiful still. We got nice and golden brown. We do not have too much black. That right there, that's just brown chicken. That's not black. So we're in good shape. And we're going to go ahead and close this. And we're going to check it in a little while. Because now the chicken is going to cook and the grill is going to work like an oven. Which leads us to another important point, which is the idea that that chicken right there, it's going to cook on the grill. We don't want to make our family sick like we keep talking about. We have safety and sanitation. That's why I have this little doohickey in my pocket. You know what this is? It's an instant read meat thermometer. If you don't have one of these, kids, pick one up at any grocery store, anywhere you go where you buy your food. You should be able to find one of these for less than $10. It's worth every penny. You got to have it. And with that, we're going to talk about something important. We're going to talk about cooking temperatures for chicken. You see, if you go to a website, if you go to the packaging the chicken came in, if you go to anything from the government, they're going to tell you to cook your chicken to like, what, 180 degrees? That's shoe leather. That's rubber chicken. You ever eat rubber chicken? I don't care for rubber chicken. Let me explain something about food safety and sanitation. You see, any foodborne pathogen, I'm certified in this stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I had to take this in culinary school. I had to get certified. I have a certificate. Any foodborne pathogen will die after 141 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? Nothing could survive past that temperature. Nothing that's going to make your family sick. No salmonella, no anything else. 141 is fine. But 141 isn't good for chicken. We do want to cook it more than that. But we don't want 180. We're going to cook that chicken to about 155, 160 degrees, give or take. 155 is better if you can get it there. Alright? The reason why is this. All your little directions tell you to cook it to 165. Well, like any other meat, we're going to let this chicken rest. So when we let it rest, it's going to carry over because it's still hot inside. And the hot temperature from the inside from cooking it is going to bring it up in temperature. When it comes up in temperature, you're going to get your 165 degrees, but you're going to get it naturally from within to out. That way it's still juicy. We like juicy chicken. We like juicy steaks. We like juicy meat. We don't want it to be dry. I don't want it to be dry. Maybe you like dry meat. Help yourself. I'm going to cook this to 155. We'll check it with our instant read, and once we know that we got a good temperature, that's when we're going to go ahead and let it off, let it rest, come up, and it'll be good. When we start getting close to that temperature, maybe 145 to 150, that's when we worry about the barbecue sauce, because it'll be put on at the end, and it only takes a couple minutes. The sauce goes on at the end, takes a couple minutes, and makes the sauce nice and brown, nice and caramelized, but doesn't get black and burnt and disgusting. So that's what we want. That's what we're going to do. So right now this chicken is still doing its thing. It's cooking. We're going to check it in a few minutes. We're going to check it every few minutes. You got to be careful with chicken. You got to stay close to chicken. So we're here and we're checking on our chicken. Let's give it a look. It's cooking. It's looking nice, but it's not burnt. See, that's brown on all sides. It's beautiful. That was great right where it is. Some of these have a little more color than others. You want to move them back and forth to your hot side, your cold side, your warmer side, and you want to go ahead and play around with the temperature to get the desired result. That's what we're doing. Alright kids, we're back. So we want to take a look at this chicken here. We want to see how we're doing. By the way, this chicken's been cooking long enough that it's time to switch tongs. We're going to use the cooked chicken tongs now. We'll take a look. Beautiful, beautiful brown. Nothing too black. A couple of little pieces here and there are black. It's barbecue chicken. It's not killing anything. But it's not black all throughout and it's not ruined. That's very important. So what we're going to do is it's time to use our meat thermometer. We're going to check this chicken. You stick it in. You don't go all the way to the bone because it'll give you a different reading. You just want to check the meat. And like I said, you're looking for about 155. This chicken leg here is about 140. Actually, almost 150. And that's tells me we don't have a whole lot of time left. We're almost done. But I don't want to check just that one piece and go with that. So we're going to check this one next. This big fat chicken breast. Go right inside here to this meaty portion. I know I've talked to you about poking meat. We normally don't like to poke meat because we're going to lose juices. We're not going to lose that many juices with this. It's going to be worth it. Now see, this big piece of chicken here is only giving me a reading of about 130. So this still needs time. With the legs, I'm going to check one more leg just to make sure. We're getting a reading on this leg here. You have about 150 degrees. So the legs were ready to sauce because the legs are going to come out soon. So, time to get our sauce. Move the legs off to one side. Keep the breasts over here because the breasts aren't done yet. Get our trusty brush. Pick up our sauce. Oh, look at that nice red color going over that brown chicken. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. See that, gang? Look at that. That's what we're talking about. That's barbecue chicken. Alright, now what we do with that is, you see, you want the sauce to cook, so you got to turn that over now. And while that's turned over, the sauce will begin to cook. And now you sauce the other side. And when you're doing this saucing part, you don't leave the chicken, because again, like I said, it's got sugar and it's going to burn. This is the time when you put it on and you watch. You give it maybe a minute or two and then you check and you turn it. And you just go back and forth like that. Give it a good couple of layers of the sauce and get it on there nice. You want to check it often. So that's already almost ready right there, that piece. I want to go to maybe the hotter side of the grill a little bit, because now again we're trying to cook this sauce on. So we want the heat to hit the sauce. And I can already smell the sauce cooking, but some of that, don't let that smell fool you. You want to check your chicken, because you see, what I'm smelling right now is sauce on the grill, on the grate. That's what's cooking. That doesn't mean that it's cooked on my chicken just yet. So I gotta check it often. See, that looks good. See, that's starting to cook on. It's cooking on. Let me turn this guy now. Let the sauce cook on the other side. You see, that went pretty fast. Like, what was that, 2 minutes? And it's ready to go. Put that there, and we're gonna hit it with another layer of the sauce. Because I want a good amount. I want to taste it. You always got to remember this sort of thing with the saucing. When you're saucing the food, you sauce both sides. You turn one over to let the sauce cook. As soon as you turn it, you sauce the other side. You want to keep doing that back and forth. You want to pay attention. Now, what we're going to do is go ahead and let this cook again. We'll close the lid. We also still have our chicken breasts over there, and they need that convection. They need that hot air moving around inside there, working like an oven. And the legs, it's not going to hurt them. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to check them again in just a minute. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. See, that's exactly what you want. That sauce is cooking on. It's got that nice red color. It's thickened up and glazed the chicken. But what it has not done is burn, because we're careful. We're paying attention. I'd say that's almost ready to go. Matter of fact, I want to go ahead and give a piece one more check with my meat thermometer. Let's see where we're at. Yeah. That right there is about 158 degrees, which to me is the target. Is the money. So, wow, that's hot. New Mexico sun, kids. That tray's hot, but that's actually going to help us out. Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to take this chicken, we're going to put it right here on this tray to rest. And in the hot New Mexico sun, we're not going to have to worry about covering that or tenting that or anything else. It'll rest just like that and be perfect. Now, we just got to close up the grill some more and wait for our breast to catch up. Yep. So while we're doing our little afternoon barbecue, first thing we got to do, like always, is feed Michael. Hey, Michael, dinner's ready. All right, what do you think, buddy?
That looks good.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Come here, come over here where the grill can see you, where the nice people can see you. All right. You ready for your chicken legs?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's put some on a plate. 1 and 2. Now carefully take your plate. Go ahead and go eat, buddy.
Okay.
Alright, that's my boy. Now that we made sure Michael is fed, I want to give this chicken another check. So let's do that. Move this one here. Move this one here. Move that one there. Let's see where we're at. Again, right through the middle. Make sure you're only touching the meat, not the bone. And let's see what we got. Oh, that one there is telling me 150 degrees. That means that one wants sauce. What about this one here? Same story, 150. and 150. So, same routine. I'm gonna put down the tongs and get the sauce. We got them well covered. We're gonna turn them. Look at that beautiful color. I can't wait to eat this. Right there. And while that sauce is cooking on the other side, just like I said before, sauce the back side. Okay. Close up our grill again. And give that, say, about 2 minutes. Alright, with that oven closed, you can see how some of the sauce cooked on even on the other side. I'm going to turn it over, and yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for right there, kids. Turn that over. Let the sauce cook on the other side some more. And you know what? While we do that, once again, hit it with a little more sauce on the top side. My way of thinking, you want to be generous with the sauce. Ooh, look at that sauce is bubbling, it's telling me good things. Oh, yep. This is perfect. Alright, gang, so what we're going to do now is take this chicken right off of here. Right off of the grill. And we're going to add it over here to this hot metal tray. The hot metal tray, and this New Mexico sun will actually keep the chicken warm while we let it rest. We're going to let it rest right over here for about 10 minutes. When that's rested, it'll be time to eat, kids. We'll come back and wrap things up here and cook it with the Snack Master. We'll be right back. Now that there, my friends, is beautiful, well rested, well barbecued, not burnt chicken. You see that? A little bit of black here and there, but that's just to let you know it's been cooked on the grill. That is not burnt. It's not going to taste burnt. It's going to taste charbroiled like barbecue food should taste. And it's cooked through in the middle. We used our thermometer. We know that it's by now probably about 165 degrees with the rest of it. Alright, gang, so we got our American flag. We got our perfectly grilled chicken. I hope you all have a very happy and safe 4th of July. We like the fireworks. Please don't blow yourself up. Blowing yourself up is not Snacky. The Snack Master does not approve. What I do approve of is this chicken, and I can't wait anymore. I gotta have a bite. Oh, look at this. I have to. Oh my God. Oh. It's perfectly juicy. It's tender. It's got that great grill flavor on it. This is what you want, kids. This is how you have a happy 4th of July. We'll see you next time on Cooking with the Snack Master.
Watch the rising stream, the silhouettes dance.